Hi guys, and welcome to Train Sim World 2. Yes, we're on the second version. I wanted to do a video last week, but I just ran out of time and issues and stuff. It has reset my profile. I've done a couple of the tutorials again, so again. But because these routes, which are the preserved ones, have also been slightly changed on all the routes, they decided for technical reasons that obviously your scores and that don't really apply because they're like the routes have changed, so you can't have a score on a route that's different really. That would just not work. So they've reset everybody's. Well, they haven't reset yours because yours is a new game, but they've reset mine. It hasn't ported it across from Train Sim World. So we are going to look at the Sand Patch grade. We're going to go into explore rather than continue journey, because if I hit continue it will take me onto the training and then you've got to go through. So we're going to go into scenarios and a helping hand, and we're going to have a go at this one and see what we've got. So this is the second iteration, if you like, of Train Sim World, so it's sort of updated. You now have obviously the preserved routes are all being ported across, so if you bought DLC from the old one you will get it ported across. They will be slightly different and edited, which is good. You do get the 3 new routes, you do get a new livery editor, and you also get a scenario planner. So there's quite a bit involved, and obviously a lot of things under the hood have changed. Right.
So, you're the rookie they've given me the task of showing around.
Sounds like you got brakes on, mate.
In my view, there's no better way to learn than on the job, so you can take the engineer's seat for this run.
Okay. I will. Right, we are going to be riding along this one. Over there. The door. That's Paul, by the way, there.
Before we reach the end of the yard, I'll contact the dispatcher for permission to head out to Hindman.
I also don't know why this train
Set the
here
locomotive up and we'll get going when you're ready.
sort of goes up and down. It's like we're on a ship. I don't know why. Right, anyway. We're good. We know how to set up our train. No, that one. There we go, that one there. That goes into cut off freight. That in, we'll pop that on forward. We'll shove that on release. To say we're going to be moving at some point. Right, if you can get on the comms, mate.
This is X551 requesting a track warrant from Cumberland Terminal to Hindman.
I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. I've kind of started this one, and then I like.
X551 subject to signal indications. Proceed from Cumberland Terminal as far
on
as Cumberland
the
Station.
right one.
Wait there for eastbound Q.
I forget this switch here. What a stupid place. Whoever built this train, why have you put that switch there? I always lose it and can't find it. Look, listen to this.
Terminal to Cumberland Station.
Why couldn't you put that on a 45 degree and put it there?
Q116, then proceed to Hindman.
Really bad design. I'm sorry. Right, we're going. Here we go, a bit of power. I did take the brake off tonight. Yeah, we're moving. We're moving! I'll open the windows. Paul, I don't think he's showered for a week. He's a bit smelly. Just saying. Yeah. On that one. Okay, if we can. And then coast. There we go. Looking good. I always think that switch is that switch. I get the two mixed up. Which is technically my fault, but like it's a stupid design! Why do that? Yes, so anyway. I need to make some liveries up, I think. I did have a chat with Dovetail because someone said to me Oh yeah, you can't share the liveries because of licensing, which is kind of not entirely true. They are looking to expand on the livery and, you know, scenario planner and that with more functionality at a later date. There is more planned already. Whether that will include any community sharing or not, I don't know. I mean, technically, if someone makes a company livery, I don't know, say for Amtrak, say, then you're kind of using their logos and stuff, which like is copyrighted. It is their trademarks. However, it's not Dovetail doing it, it's you doing it. The actual models of the trains, which are from the manufacturers, are licensed to Dovetail. This isn't the reply I got from Dovetail. This is my understanding of how everything works in the world. So therefore, as long as you own the actual train model, which you would have to in order to be able to share the liveries, then that's fine, because it's the actual person who creates the livery that would kind of be in breach of any trademark clause. However, I mean, most games and most laws around the world see it as fair use, and most companies will see it as, you know, obviously this person likes our company, we'll let him do it, and you'll get away with it. And yeah, unless you do it shockingly badly, in order to like make their, you know, their trademark in a bad light as such, then I don't think anybody will really get into too much trouble. So we'll have to see how it goes on. I really do hope for community shares, because I'd love you guys to do like slim rail liveries for the trains. I think that'd be cool, and see who, like, we could have them and then show them on videos and stuff. That would be so cool. But there's no easy way of doing it at the moment, other than, I suspect, a manual way of, you know, copying the files in somehow. And I don't think that'd be a good idea, because you could end up with viruses and all sorts. So unless you trust that third party, yeah, we'll wait until something official comes along, I think. But it would be cool. Right, we're doing good. Game's running fine. Pool's a bit smelly, which is why I've opened the window. Train's running good. We're in our SD40-2. Yeah. That's what we're in. Apparently, it's written up there, look. Train. Quick. Don't need the back. Oh, it's a double one. Look at that. I like those. Those are amongst my favourites, those double ones. I think they look great. That's hauling some cargo there. That's probably all the PS power supplies that are being out of stock. They're bringing some new ones in, look. That's what I reckon that is. I know there's a bit of a world shortage for power supplies. I really need to order one soon, because I want one from a new GPU. And, oh, what did I do there? Wrong button. Yeah, I've picked one out. I found one that's in stock, so I should really order it. I don't need it yet. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the one I've got. In fact, the one I've got will probably run the new graphics card as well, but like with what I wanted to try and do, which you're going to say is insane. Yeah, I'm going to need a bigger power supply. Right, we're coming up on 300 yards. Getting ready on the brakes. We got to stop there. He is a long train, isn't he? Blimey, that is a lot of power supplies. Let's coaster up here. Oh, there goes that wagon again. Across the top there. That camper van. We're up here. How long is that thing? That's not a bad start. That's not a bad start. That was on the money. Right. Proceed. Only when the conductor has permission. Well, he ain't going to have permission yet. There's a big train in the way.
It's a busy place, Cumberland Terminal.
Yeah.
You gotta be aware of the hazards at all times.
Okay.
So be sure to take the time to learn the layout.
Okay.
A few duties, you'll get
Shakes
used to the
head.
place. Lots to see and always lots to do.
Okay.
A lot has changed during my time on the Keystone subdivision. New highways,
There's the end of
houses
it.
as far as the eye can see. Used to be nothing but forest and freight back in the day. Still, at least the railroad has gone from strength to strength.
Interesting story. It's a side story. My old flat that got bulldozed about 5 years ago and that I lived in for like 16, 17, 18 years. Okay, I lost count of how many. Right.
This is X551. We're ready to head to Hindman. Over.
Another one. Emergency. I want to release the brake.
X551. Subject to signal indications. Proceed to Hindman. Over.
X551. Subject to signal indications. Proceeding
Wow, we've got a
to
green.
Hindman. Out.
We've got a green so we can move up. Have we got a timer on this? 1.4 miles, not too bad. Yeah, so side story, my flat that I moved out of, as I say, about 5-6 years ago and I lived in for about 18, shall we say. When I moved in, I was chatting with a guy who'd lived there for, 20-30 years before I did. And interestingly enough, the area where my old flat was used to be all fields when he moved in, which is when I moved in. It was just massive housing estates, like they said on the old, like the conductor said just a minute ago, houses as far as the eye could see. Yeah, it was kind of like that when I moved in. But he used to park a 40-foot Arctic lorry out the back of the flats, which, like, you struggled to park a car around there when I moved in, and it just got worse over the 8 years. Well, 18 years, sorry. 8. Well, how out of 8? It's because I'm trying to concentrate on the sim as well. That's what it is. Still got a green. Ooh, I thought that school bus was going to go across the tracks then. Good old, let's do a 90-degree turn, literally straight away. Right, we're good. Watching the speed. 1 mile. We're good. I'm hoping all the points are set because I didn't check that. Probably should have. We're good so far. We can go a bit quicker now, that. Oh, I thought he was going to come across then. God, these vehicles are scaring me today. It's a little bit worrying. 0.8 of a mile. It's not far. Right, we can go faster. We're good. I don't know, like this one takes an hour, doesn't it? So we've got to get a move on. I am short on time today. I intended to record 3 videos today. That was the plan. And yeah, I was going to start at 2 o'clock. I started about 20 past 3. I had to nip out. It kind of delayed me, and I want to be finished by 5 because of the NVIDIA thing. So I'm recording this yesterday. So September the 1st I'm recording this. And I'm recording it yesterday. So I haven't got a lot of time. I've got a break on. 600 yards. Why can't Mud Runner just put that on there, like an M for meters or Y for yards? Like, I really think we need a distance. It's just like, it'll say 400, and you'll be like, 400 yards, 400 miles, 400 planetary systems? You know, you don't know. Right, it's a bit of a blind corner here where we're stopping. We'll start slowing it down a little. Get her under 20 at least. Oh, it's go via. It's go via. Oh, I just noticed that. Go via the Narrows. Right, I can go. I was slowing down then. There you go.
This is the Cumberland Narrows.
Okay.
It's crazy that just the Wills Creek carved out. Lucky for us it did, though. Otherwise, it would have added another 10 miles to the line if we had to go around these hills via Crescenttown. Plenty of floods come through here in the fall. Strong enough to wash away road and rail. Although, things have improved over the years, Mike.
Yeah.
Now the creek runs in a concrete box. But it still breaks free now and again.
Ooh. There you go. 2.6 miles go via again, so we can go through. A little bit slow. Doing 25, but in 0.8 we can do 35. Oh yes. I feel like we're helping, giving a helping hand here. Dead on the speed limit-ish. Give or take a 1 mile per hour. I'm not going to grumble with that if you're not. What are we, 18 minutes in? Not bad. Coast for a bit. We're dead on 25, which is really good. Dropped. We'll knock it up to notch 1. Coming up on our 35 mile an hour section in 500 yards ish. We're under the speed limit, which is good. You alright over there, Paul? Yeah, he's alright. It's good how he like looks at me when I look round. I think it's just random, but like, we'll pretend. 200 yards and we can like really drop the hammer. Get another 10 mile an hour in. We're dropping speed here, so I'm... There you go. Up with the power. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of the tracks. Like, if you're sat this side, surely this should be a left-hand drive train, so that you can see oncoming traffic as such. Giving it the beans now. Told you we would. Yeah. Up that speed. About there, about there. A bit over. I reckon about 3 or 4. Four looks good. There you go, we're on the money. Just occasionally have to speed it up. Uh-oh. All of a sudden I had a bit of a surge. Bit of a surge. I think we got a bit of a downgrade. No, we got a bit of an upgrade. Why are we going so fast? I don't understand trains. They're like, it's like a mystical thing. Alright, we can carry on through this one. It's a go via again. It's interesting as well on the signals, they're on both sides of the tracks going both ways. We're going to have a 50 coming up. We'll be able to really give it the beam. Oh no, yeah we can actually because it's a go via. 600 yards. Might have to close one of the windows. So if I close the front window, that way the draft will go past me. So it's aerodynamics one-on-one. What are we doing? This is a good route, isn't it? Decent length. Getting up a bit of speed now. Yeah. Mile marker 79. That was a 50 limit. We can drop the hammer.
Up ahead, we'll pass through the town of Ellerslie.
Okay.
Not much of note, but this run up from the Narrows to Hindman is our last chance to be sure about the train brakes before beginning the climb to Sandpatch Summit. Coming down can be just as treacherous. After the twists of Glencoe and Fairhope, you'll be glad to see straight at Hindman.
It'll be fine.
Too much speed, and the curve at Corriganville will have you in the dirt in no time.
Ooh, don't want to be in the dirt. Go via. You would have thought they would have had me taking some wagons back. I bet these are the moments that real train drivers love. You know, not really working because I haven't got any wagons on the back. So I'm just out for a drive. Just out for a cruise. Green light again, we're good. It's to do with the way the ampage comes on. Is the way that I get a little bit confused because there's a delay. Obviously, you hit the accelerator. It's not like a car. It's putting more fuel in straight away. There's a bit of a delay there for it to build up the amps because you've got to generate the power effectively. You're converting the diesel to electric, aren't you? I believe. the moment we're producing 300 amps. That's almost enough to run a 3090 graphics card, I'm going to guess with. Oh, I've gone over. A couple of moments we've gone over the speed. I'm not too worried about that because we're sort of getting back into the simulation again. We've been away from it for a month or so whilst we were waiting for things to happen. Now we're back, and hopefully you'll get weekly videos again now. I should be able to get there. And we're doing the cruise, so you get like a Train Sim World cruise on a Wednesday and then a flight cruise on a Friday. Because we're bringing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then building on other days and a bit of SnowRunner thrown in between. SnowRunner without the snow. A little bit quicker if we can. About there. Are you alright over there, Paul? Well, you ignore me now because I've got you smelly. Yeah. When we're doing transport video, I've got to do a little bit more of this along the side of the rails to make it look a little bit more realistic. I mean, this is a bit bare. I like how we've got a fence one side. Oh, you're talking to me now, are you? Alright. Whatever. Whatever, Paul. There you go.
You're running great so far.
I am.
Keep it up.
I will. Thanks, Paul. He tried to tell me a joke the other day and I said, Paul, the other one. Oh, no, don't start on dad jokes. Not in the comments. So this is another go via. Try and get that speed up a little bit more. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. That must be the creek over there. It looks like there's a gap in the map. I think that's meant to be the creek. I can go like that. Yeah, that's meant to be the creek. We're doing good. Crossing. We should toot on the crossing. There's the creek, see? It's good, wasn't it? You could go and have a bath in that later, Paul. Just saying. Speed. I'm getting all the points in today. And what do points make? I don't know. I honestly don't know. $49. 500 yards to the next go via. Still under the speed limit, just. Still got green. Yeah.
You've no doubt noticed we share a lot of trackside with Wills Creek over Sandpatch Grade. These hills don't leave much room for the railroad to squeeze past.
No. Not a lot. Is there, Paul? You can take your gloves off, mate. It's fine. Nice bit of valley train driving, that's what we need. Yeah, that's getting us back into it. What are those posts on the right? That's like telegraph or something. You see, like, to improve this cab, I think like they should have like an iPad holder there, so you can like click your iPad on and watch a movie whilst you're driving the train. I think that'd be a good modification. Just, if you're a train driver and you drive one of these GPs, don't do that. It's a bad suggestion. Do like drive your train. Right, we've got a yellow at the next one, so we're catching something up. Means we can go through the next signal, but we might have to stop at the next signal. Yeah, that's what that means. How are we doing on time? About half an hour in. A green with a yellow above, which means the following signal could be red. So prepare to emergency brake. No, but just be like on the lookout for trains and signals. So the next one's yellow as well. I do think there's a bit of like slowdown GPU wise. Don't know why. Don't know if that's just me or whether I've got a graphical setting different than Train Sim World 1. It looks when a lot's going on, when you've been sat in this mode for a while and then you go to move the camera, it looks a bit like as if it's struggling to like draw everything. I think I've probably got a setting wrong. I meant to do the horn there, never mind. Trying to keep the speed up as much as I can. Without going over. Kind of want it like 2.5 or 2 3/4. Because we've got a gradient up, but apparently we're going to come back down the other side.
This is X551 approaching Hindman. Requesting permission to stop and run back into the siding at Hindman. Over.
Oh, okay. Why are we doing that? No, I don't know if it's just me. Oh no, hang on, they do it. Oh, I know where we are. I know where we are. This is an infamous place. I remember that.
X551, subject to signal indications, proceeding with stop and run back. Out.
Okay. So we're going to run back into a siding somewhere.
We're passing through Hindman. The siding should appear on the right-hand side shortly.
Okay.
It runs until just outside town. Stop beyond the switch and we'll run back into it and connect to the stop car.
Okay. Oh, 0.7 of a mile, yeah. That's the engines powering up. Charging up the ampage. I think we're picking up some wagons, you know, look. Right, we're stopping at the location. Wow, we're bouncing about a bit on this corner. Oh, that was a bit... I didn't see that. We're a bit over speed. Oops. I feel bad now. I hate it when I miss those. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, that'll do. Are you going to wait here while I go and do the switch? You should do the switch, really. Right. Oh. Has it done? I think it's done the switch. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. I'm guessing it's done the switch then. Okay, we're going backwards. I have released it, haven't I? No. I'm guessing they've done the switch. They have done the switch. Whew! Here we go. These are the things we need to... Because you know Dovetail are going to like know more about trains than me. And these are the things we need to look at. Is... Like, there's the switch there. There's the box back there, look. It's not actually at the side. I put mine by the side, where the lights are, you see. Oh, I'm going too fast. Wow, I'm going too fast again. It's only because I'm trying to fit it in the video. I'm going back there. Constantly on the brakes. You're alright. You're alright. I mean, technically, I should be like. Sat like that, I feel. Wait for a minute. There we go. Right. Put it back in the forward. You like that, Paul? Set to neutral. Oh, hang on. Set brake to full service. There we go. Oh, we're turning her off, are we?
Good work. Before heading back, let's grab a bite to eat with the repair crew.
Oh, okay.
That's them by the pickup truck.
Well, I did that in 40 minutes. Can you do that? How do I get over there? Yo, guys! Got a pasty. Okay, I did go over a couple of times. There and there. But we did get a gold. We did it. Time taking 40 minutes. That's not bad. That'll bring me back on track. It's 4 o'clock. I've got an hour to record another video. That's just about right. Guys! Oh no, I did go over a lot there as well. Right, you didn't see those bits. Right, that's the only bit you can see. Is up there. You can't see these bits. They were smidges. They were smidges. They're fine. It's that bit there. That last bit, I was way over. Right, if you've liked this episode, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below any tips, ideas or questions you got. Chuck it down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I will put all the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of the video. But most importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share the odd video out. That's going to be a lot today. So until the next time, it is goodbye from me for now. Bye-bye.